Hey guys, it's Aidette. So today I'm going to be doing this full face first impressions using mostly LA Girl, so pretty much drugstore. You guys have been asking for the longest time for me to do something with all drugstores since a lot of the things that I do use are all high end. So for those of you that are balling on a budget, girl, I got you, and I did all of this with drugstore makeup. I am actually completely shook because I love it all and none of the products actually disappointed me at all. Very excited to get right into this video because this has some very exciting good things in it for very cheap. And before I get started, I did want to let you guys know, if you guys aren't subscribed already, to please click that subscribe button because I do post 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Also click on the bell down below so you guys will be notified exactly at the moment when I post a video. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. First, I'm going to be starting off with this LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. This one is in the shade Blonde, I believe. Actually, no, soft brown. And I just wanted to try something different today with my eyebrows because I know Anastasia isn't very cheap. And also it's not drugstore, and this one looks very intriguing because it does look similar to the Anastasia brows, which I also do use. I'm going to speed forward through this process, and if you guys want some more in-depth detail on how I do my brows, it'll be in the link down below. This is creamier than the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and let me tell you guys, I love the Brow Wiz, but this one could replace it because this is 10 times cheaper. Guys, I can definitely say I love these brows. These are very comparable to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, except that this one is actually way creamier and this one is way more inexpensive, and you can get it pretty much anywhere instead of having to go into like Sephora or go online. So this stuff is amazing. And now I'm going to be taking this LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer, and since it does have like a kind of flat tip applicator, I feel like I can use it to clean up my brows very easily, or you could also go in with a brush, but today I'm going to try to just stay true to what you can get. And now I'm going to be setting my eyebrows with a clear mascara, and this is by Wet n Wild. This is their Mega Clear Mascara. This tutorial was actually supposed to be mainly LA Girl, which it pretty much is, but some products I just needed to get myself. Now for my eyeshadow base, I'm going to be taking this LA Girl Pro Primer, and this one is in the Flesh shade. So it looks like this. There's another one in white, which I really do like. I used it way before LA Girl actually sent me this stuff. But by the way, this video is not sponsored if you guys are thinking that. I just got sent out a lot of products by them, and I just really wanted to try them out with you guys because a lot of these products I haven't tried before, and especially the foundations. I'm so excited to try those. I'm having like high hopes on that because a lot of people rave about it. But this is pretty much all first impressions besides like the concealer, this, and that's pretty much it. So I'm taking this one here and I'm just going to be applying it on my eyes pretty generously, and I'm also going to be taking it right up here. And also you have to make sure that with this you set it. I feel like with any base you have to set, or else it's just gonna get like very greasy and it's gonna move around during the day. So this feels really nice and creamy. I really do like it. I actually haven't used the white base in quite a while, so I really just forgot how this feels. And now I'm just setting my eyes with a random cream shade. So for today's eyes, I really wanted to go for something very like mauve-y and soft and very spring-like. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking these two LA Girl Eye Lux, and I'm going to be taking the shades Idolize and Eternalize. So I'm first going to be going in with Eternalize, and I'm taking this mauve shade right here, and this is going to be going in as our transition shade. And then after, for inside our crease, I'm going to be taking this purpley mauve shade and mixing it with this shade right here too. And now for my brow bone, I'm taking this color up here. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my LA Girl spray, and I'm going to be spraying my synthetic brush, and I'm just going to be going in with a nice like shimmery mauve shade to go on our lids, and I really want it to be intensified, so that's why I am spraying it with a spray first. So I've actually decided that I'm only going to be sticking with this palette here, which is the Eternalize palette. I'm not going to be using the previous one, but if you guys want a more brown look instead of a mauve look, you guys can totally go ahead and use that other one. I'm going to be going ahead and using this shade right here, which is a beautiful like champagne rose mauve shade. And lastly, for our outer corner, I'm going to be taking this same mauve shade and mix it with this one. And I'm going to be taking it right here on the outer fourth of my eye. So I'm just going to be kind of blending it in towards the outer part of my eye. And this is just going to give it a little bit more definition. And then also going to be taking that same shade, kind of running it above just to blend things together a little bit better. And now I'm just going back in with that rosy metallic shade and bringing it back. And now for eyelashes, I'm going to be taking these lashes that you can find in the drugstore. These are the Ardell Double Up Double Wispies. I've loved these since the beginning. I used to wear these all the time before I discovered mink lashes and all those luxurious ones. These are very close to it, and I usually don't really like drugstore ones, but these are so beautiful. These are a little bit difficult to find though, so if you guys could find any Ardell ones, those are pretty much all really good. I'm going to be going in with this mascara, which is the LA Girl Flash Big and Bold Mascara. So I'm going to be taking a few coats on my lashes, and this is what the wand looks like. This one is supposed to volumize and just lengthen your lashes at the same time. So I love that in a mascara, and now we're going to go straight in. Alright, so now for the face, which I'm super excited for because I have so many goodies that I've been wanting to try on my face from LA Girl. So I'm going to be starting off with this LA Girl Pro Prep, and I'm just going to be taking a small amount onto my fingers like this. And this does have a silicone base. I have tried this before, but again, that was maybe like a year and a half back. So I'm going to retry it and see how I feel about it. I have a pink fuzz on here. So on my hands, it feels a little greasy and quite silicone-y. I actually do like a silicone finish to my primers personally, but it does feel a little bit oily, but we'll just see how it feels on the skin. So what I can say is that that was moisturizing, and it does feel a little bit heavy, so I'm not a big fan of that, but I can definitely see myself using this because I feel like since it is so thick on the skin, it really will help your foundation stay on all day. And I'm just going to be taking my LA Girl Pro Setting Spray. You guys have no idea how excited I am to try out these foundations, but this is the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation, and I'm just shook that they have a white foundation. I've never seen that before. But today I'm going to be taking the shade Fair, so I don't know if this is going to match me if it's too dark since I am like a snowman right now. I will be mixing in some of this, which is the white foundation. So I'm going to be taking 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and to apply it today, I was going to be using a brush that was, you know, something that you could find in the drugstore, but you know what, I just love my beauty blender, so, and that actually does look like a pretty good match, so I won't have to mix in the white, which I'm kind of sad for because I wanted to mix some of it in, but maybe in another video I will mix in the white with a darker shade. Right away, what I could say is that it does have a weird smell. It's not something that I'm completely used to, but it's not really something that would bother me. It's just that it does have a smell that smells kind of chemically. Guys, this foundation is actually really good. I really do like it, and it does have a nice like yellow undertone to it. I actually prefer yellow undertones because if something's like a pink undertone, to me it just really makes me cringe. I don't like it on me, so I really love that this is a yellow undertone, and it does feel light on your face, and it definitely is a medium to full coverage. So I would normally say that it's more of a medium coverage, but you can definitely build it up to be a full coverage foundation. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to add one more pump and put it on like my cheek area and on my chin area. Not so much on my forehead because I don't have any problem areas up there. So I'm going to do it around here and then show you guys how buildable it is. This foundation literally blurred my skin. That is insane. And I'm really like not even saying this, guys. I'm not even getting paid for this video, but I was like, you know what? Let me try out these new products for my YouTube fam. And now I'm going to be going in with some concealer, and also I could have gone in with a little bit of the white foundation, so I'm kind of upset about that because as you guys can see, there's kind of like a little difference between my neck. But now I'm going to be going in with my Pro Concealers. I'm going to be using the shade Light Yellow Corrector. This one actually does have like a peachy undertone, which I don't really mind because it can act as a color corrector. So that's good, but I really do prefer more of a, like I said, yellow undertone. But maybe if it was more of a neutral shade, I'd like it a bit more. And then going in with my yellow corrector, ooh, I'm gonna be taking this much. I do have the normal yellow shade, and I do like it as well, but it is a little bit warmer than this one. This one is more of like a bright yellow, which I think will be super like good and fun. Weird, because when it comes to like yellow products, I'm like all for it. I'm like, yellow, yes, please, thank you. You guys see how that literally just took away all of my tiredness and just brightened up my face. I literally look like a walking Facetune. Guys, I'm like thoroughly shook. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see how it's gonna look. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna be going in and baking, which I love doing. So I'm gonna be taking this LA Girl Pro Powder HD Setting Powder. This one is in the shade Banana Yellow, so I'm super excited for this. You guys already can tell that I'm obsessed with yellow products. So now on the back of their cap, I'm gonna be taking some out, and then I'm gonna be using the little powder puff that came with it and just packing it on my under eyes. They also sent over some of their Pro Face High Definition Matte Powders. This is in the shade Creamy Natural. This one was the more yellow one out of the both. So I am going to be taking a big fluffy brush and just tapping it in there. And I know I already set my face with translucent powder, but I don't feel completely matte yet just because I like messily just put it all over my face. So now I'm gonna see how this looks. Since it does have color, I don't usually wear powders with color because I've just gotten really used to just using translucent powder for some reason. But this is definitely making my face feel nice and matte. So this definitely looks really nice. It doesn't look cakey at all whatsoever in my opinion, and the color match is gorgeous. I really do like it. You guys have no idea how mad I am right now. I really wanted to use this Pro Contour Cream little duo, but now I can't because I completely set my face. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face. I don't have any powder bronzers from LA Girl, so I'm just gonna be taking this NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer. And guys, you guys can tell that I've had this one for a long time because their packaging has changed since the longest. But this is in the shade Sunny, and this has been super popular like in the beginning of YouTube, but I'm gonna be bringing it back, and I haven't used this in a while, so I'm gonna do like a little rediscovering type review. Super nice. I don't know why I haven't been using this. So now taking some more of that Sunny bronzer, and I'm taking my favorite brush. This is in Drugstore, unfortunately. I don't really know where you can get it. I think I've gotten it in my BoxyCharm box. But this is the 6+ blending brush. It doesn't have a number, but it looks like this, and it's amazing for nose contouring in my opinion. But just taking some of that bronzer and really just getting in there from my brow to down to my nose and just snatching it up, guys. Bronzing up my nose, I kind of got close with a mirror like this, so I started noticing that either the concealer or the foundation it's just like really settling into my pores. So you can really see my pores on my nose, and it's kind of like coming off from there, and also from the sides of my nose. Oh no, I really don't know if it's the primer or if it's the foundation, so you guys try it out on your own. But other than that, I still really do like the foundation, but that's not very nice. And now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Contour Cream Highlight and Contour, and I'm only going to be taking the highlight shade. This is a very nice shimmery champagne shade, I would say, from right here, and I'm just going to simply take it on my broken nail because that always works better. So taking it on there and just placing it on the areas where I would have a nice glow. And for today's highlight, I'm using these two LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powders. So the first one I'm taking is, of course, the darker one and then the lighter one. So I'm going to be taking 80 watt and then 110 watt. So this highlight here has more of a gold champagne shade, and it has kind of like a pink reflex in it as well. And now for this like white gold shade here, which is so beautiful, taking that one, and now we're really gonna be having a glow. Taking some into the inner corner to brighten up the eye. Guys, I'm just all over the place today. I forgot that I was going to use a blush, so I'm taking this Just Natural blush by LA Girl, of course. And to apply the blush, I'm taking this Sigma brush, which I know isn't drugstore, but it's my favorite. So this is the Sigma Powder Slash Blush F10, and there's always a link below if you guys want to save some money. Going back in with my brush that I used for my highlight and bringing back that glow. And I also want to take some of the excess on top of my brows. And now going back in with this Eye Luxe palette, I'm going to be taking the light mauve shade and then also mixing it with the dark mauve shade and just running it on my lower lash line, and then applying some mascara that we took earlier, and then we're going to set our face and then do our lips. For my lip products today, I'm going to be using this lip liner from e.l.f. and this one is in the shade Natural. And then for my actual lip gloss and lip color, I'm going to be taking these two. I'm going to be mixing more of this one and just a little dab of this one because this one's a little bit more rosy and I really want a nudish pink lip. So then this one is called the Glazed Lip Paint by LA Girl. This one is in the shade Elude, I believe, and this one is in the shade Whisper. So the e.l.f. stick was actually really nice. I did like that it was kind of chubby because I did get the process done very quickly, and I did like how it lined as well too, but at the same time I really wish that it was a little bit thinner. That way I would get more of a precise line, but at the same time the chubby stick did work pretty good. I mixed both of my LA Girl glazes on the back of my hand, and now I'm going to be applying it with my finger. Okay, so right away these are super pigmented and they're definitely more than a gloss. These are definitely very highly pigmented, and you could pass as just wearing these as a glossy lipstick. So that is all for today's video. I really hope you guys like this new type of thing that I'm bringing onto my channel. As you guys can tell, I've kind of been trying to expand the things that I do on my channel just so it's not very boring, like just makeup tutorials like I've been doing recently. So let me know if you guys like this new thing. And before anyone comes and attacks me about this, I got the inspiration from Amy Macedo. I love her videos, and I'm sure other people have done it as well, but just wanted to clarify that. I really like that style, so I was like, you know what, why not just bring it to my channel? So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. And as always, love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.